Well, good evening, everybody. Sorry I'm starting a couple minutes late here. Had some technical challenges and getting ready on time. But we're here now. So we will continue with our Willie Nelson collection of hits. And as we had started last week before. And as a note, later in his career, Willie sort of had a habit of covering some of the much older songs from the jazz era of the 1940s, and we'll actually get into a few of those songs tonight. And then of course there's always the original song in the middle and a gospel song at the end. So let's dive right in. So we beginning actually now a series of hits that Willie did not write. Our next song was written back in the mid-40s by Fred Rose, and was originally performed by Roy Acuff. And over the years, the song has been covered by a lot of artists, including Hank Williams Sr., Johnny Russell, Ferlin Husky, Bill Anderson, Charlie Pride, and many others. But no one had more success with this song than Willie did, and it's because it's become one of his signature songs. It was also his first number one hit when he released it in 1975. And this song is called Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Well, in the twilight glow I see her, blue eyes crying in the rain. And when we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. And love is like a dying ember, and only memories remain. And through the ages I'll remember blue eyes crying in the rain. Well, now my hair has turned to silver. All my life I've loved in vain, and I can see her star in heaven, blue eyes crying in the rain. Someday when we meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again in the land that knows no parting, blue eyes crying in the rain, blue eyes crying in the rain. All right. Gotta kind of check my setup here. Everything's a little tighter for some reason tonight. I reset this every week. Okay, next up, this song was written, again, way back in 1940. This one by Scotty Wiseman, and it's been covered by a lot of singers over the decades. When Willie covered this song in 1975, he had a number 2 hit with it, and this song is called Remember Me. You told me once that you were mine, alone forever, and I was yours till the end of eternity. But all those vows are broken now, and I will never be the same except in memory. Remember me when the candlelights are gleaming. Remember me at the close of a long, long day. And it'd be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know you still remember me. A brighter face may take my place when we're apart, dear. Another love with a heart more bold and free. But in the end, fair weather friends may break your heart, dear. And if they do, sweetheart, remember me. Remember me when the candlelights are gleaming. Remember me at the close of a long, long day. And it'd be so sweet when all alone I'm dreaming, just to know you still remember me. Just to know you still remember me. Okay. Next up, it's a song that was a number 11 hit for Willie in 1976. The songwriter of this song, Steve Fromholtz, also sang harmony on Willie's recording of the song. And Sturgill Simpson also recorded this song in 2013. This song is called I'd Have to Be Crazy. I'd have to be crazy to stop all my singing and never play music again. You'd call me a fool if I grabbed up a top hat and ran out to flag down the wind. I'd have to be weird to grow me a beard just to see what the rednecks would do. But I'd have to be crazy, plumb out of my mind, to fall out of love with you. I know I've done weird things, I told people I heard things when silence was all around. There's been days when it pleased me to be on my knees, following ants as they crawl across the ground. Been insane on a train, but I'm still me again, and the place where I hold you is true. And I know I'm all right, 'cause I'd have to be crazy to fall out of love with you. and I don't intend to. But should there come a day when I say I don't love you, well, you can lock me away. I sure would be dingy to live in an envelope, waiting alone for a stamp. You'd swear I was loco to rub for a genie while burning my hand on the lamp. And I may not be normal, but nobody is, so I'd like to say 'fore I'm through, I'd have to be crazy, plumb out of my mind, to fall out of love with you. Yeah, I'd have to be crazy, plumb out of my mind, to fall out of love with you. Split second, a forgotten lyric. Hey, good evening, Ray, Pat, and Gail. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, 1978, Willie released his 22nd, and Rose, thanks for tuning in, his 22nd studio album entitled Stardust, which was a collection of pretty much non-country standards. And I actually had that album, and so I'll cover a few of those songs, 4 of which made the country charts. The first one from that album is a song that was written way back in 1930, before Willie was even born, and has been recorded by several artists over the decades, including Ray Charles, who had a major hit with this song on the pop charts in 1960. And Ray's version was actually made the official Georgia State song in 1979. Willie, however, had a #1 hit with this song in 1978, and this song is called Georgia on My Mind. Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. Georgia, Georgia, a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pine. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly. Still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Oh, Georgia, Georgia, no peace I find, Just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind, on my mind, on my mind, on my mind. Okay. The second song from that Stardust album that made the charts is up next, and this one was another #1 hit for Willie, also in 1978. This song is called Blue Skies. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but blue skies from now on. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my how they fly by. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Bluebirds singing a song, nothing but blue skies from now on. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, when you're in love, my how they fly by. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. No, there's nothing but blue skies from now on. The third song from the Stardust album became a #3 hit for Willie in 1978. The song was written back in 1931 and was an earlier hit for Frank Sinatra in 1948. And this song is called All of Me. me? Why not take all of me? Can't you see that I'm no good without you? Take my arms, I won't lose them. Or take my lips, I'll never use them. And your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. And I know that I am no good without you. You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Well, all of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see that I'm no good without you? Take my arms, I won't lose them. Take my lips, I'll never use them. And your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. And I know that I am no good without you. You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? So why not take all of me? Okay. All right, Pat, glad you liked that one. Next up, it's another song that Willie covered on that Stardust album. This song was written in 1955, actually for a movie released that same year entitled Unchained. It's a prison movie. One of the songwriters who wrote the song was contracted to compose the score for the film, and he had a melody he'd written back in the 1930s, and then asked a friend of his to write the lyrics. After first refusing, the friend eventually agreed to write the lyrics, though he refused the film producer's request to include the word "unchained" in his lyrics. And instead, he chose to focus on someone who pines for a lover he has not seen in a long, lonely time. The song eventually became known as the Unchained Melody, even though the song's title doesn't appear in the song anywhere. So the best-known version of this song is from 10 years later, in 1965, when it reached number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts that the Righteous Brothers did. And then in 1990, that 1965 Righteous Brothers cover was released as part of the soundtrack to the blockbuster movie Ghost. And at that point, the re-release of the song went to number 1 on the charts, adult contemporary charts. This song has now obviously been recorded hundreds of times by hundreds of artists, and this song is called Unchained Melody. my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time, and time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. And lonely rivers sigh, wait for me, wait for me. Well, I'll be coming home, wait for me. And oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time, and time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. All right. It's probably one of the slowest songs we do, but it just doesn't matter. That's just a great song. Okay. Gail, glad you liked that as well. Okay, Willie's next Stardust album song was a jazz standard written back in 1930. The song has been covered by sort of a who's who list of popular artists from the 1940s, such as Nat King Cole, Ella Fitzgerald, Louis Armstrong, Benny Goodman, Bing Crosby, Brenda Lee, Frank Sinatra, and later Rod Stewart even, and of course Willie Nelson. But the song's greatest success was when Tommy Dorsey covered it in 1945, and this song is called On the Sunny Side of the Street. Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet to the sunny side of the street. Can't you hear a pitter-pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but I'm not afraid This rover crossed over. If I never have a cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with those blues on parade, but I'm not afraid. Well, this rover crossed over. If I never have a cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Yeah, if I never have a cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. Okay, now we've reached the portion of the show where I do one of the original songs that my friend Charlie and I wrote together. This song is about leaving a relationship and then realizing that leaving was a mistake and wanting to get back. And this is called Help Me, Help Me. Closed the door, I walked away. No long goodbye, no more to say. Tears in your eyes, the price I paid for one mistake, for love betrayed. Got in my car, drove night and day. Thought everything would be okay. But by the time I hit LA, I knew I'd gone the wrong way. You've got to help me, help me. You've got to help me, help me. Find my way back home again. You've got to help me, help me. Baby, help me, help me. Find my way back home again. I leave LA, take I-40, end up lost in Albuquerque, head north where you might be, end up lost in Laramie. The road is dark ahead of me. Will you be there when I turn the key? I was blind, babe, too blind to see how much your love means to me. You gotta help me, help me. You've gotta help me, help me. Find my way back home again. You've gotta help me, help me. Baby, help me, help me. Find my way back home again. Like a ship at sea lost in the night, I ran off course, slipped out of sight. But you're my North Star shining so bright, my heart and soul, my redeeming light. What I did I can't undo. Babe, I was wrong and know it's true. I'll do what it takes to start anew. Just show me the way back to you. You've gotta help me, help me. Baby, help me find my way back home again. You've got to help me, baby, help me find my way back home again. Gail, I understand. You have to take that up with Charlie. He wrote the words. But thank you. Okay, back to Willie. Our last song from Willie's 1978 Stardust album is next. The melody for this song was written in 1940 by Duke Ellington for his orchestra and was originally entitled Never No Lament. The song was retitled a couple years later, in 1942, when Bob Russell added his lyrics to the Ellington melody. Two different recordings of the song, one by the Ink Spots and the original 1940 instrumental by Duke Ellington's band, both reached number one on the R&B chart in the U.S. in 1943. Both were also top 10 pop records. And like the last song, this song has been, the last Willie song that is, this song has been covered by an endless list of major artists of the era. Many of them the same, but also incrementally Tony Bennett, Michael Bublé, Paul McCartney, Cyndi Lauper, the musical group Chicago, Harry Connick Jr., B.B. King, and many others. This song is called Don't Get Around Much Anymore. Missed the Saturday dance, heard they crowded the floor, couldn't bear it without you, don't get around much anymore. Thought I'd visit the club, got as far as a door, they'd had asked me about you, don't get around much anymore. Well, darling, I guess my mind's more at ease, but nevertheless, why stir up memories? Been invited on dates, might have gone, but what for? Awfully different without you, don't get around much anymore. Well, darling, I guess my mind's more at ease, but nevertheless, why stir up memories? Been invited on dates, might have gone, but what for? Awfully different without you, don't get around much anymore. Awfully different without you, don't get around much anymore. Okay, next up, this is a song that Willie first recorded for his 1973 album entitled Shotgun Willie. But then in 1978, a live recording of this song from his live album entitled Willie and Family was released as a single, and it became a number 12 hit for him that year. Despite the song not being one of Willie's original songs that he wrote, it has come to be regarded as one of his signature songs, and it's a concert staple for him. Willie also performed this song as his first song during the pilot episode of the music TV series Austin City Limits, which is now in its 48th year, making it the longest running music series in American TV history. And so this song was the first song ever to be performed on that program, on the very first episode of the program. And this song is called Whiskey River. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let her memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. You're all I got, take care of me. Well, I'm drowning in a whiskey river, bathing my memoried mind in the wetness of its soul, feeling the amber current flowing from my mind, and leaving a heart you left so cold. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let her memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. You're all I got, take care of me. I'm drowning in a whiskey river and bathing my memoried mind in the wetness of its soul, feeling the amber current flowing from my mind, and leaving a heart you left so cold. Whiskey River, take my mind. Don't let her memory torture me. Whiskey River, don't run dry. You're all I got, take care of me. No, Whiskey River, don't run dry. You're all I got, take care of me. Okay. Diane, thanks for tuning in tonight. Okay, next up was the title track to Willie's 1979 album. The song was written by Mickey Newbury, and originally it was a number 4 hit for Andy Williams on the on the adult contemporary charts in 1968. This song and the album it appeared on are called Sweet Memories. My world is like a river, as dark as it is deep. Night after night, the past slips in and gathers all my sleep. My days are just an endless stream of emptiness to me, filled only by the fleeting moments of her memories. Sweet memories she slipped into the silence of my dreams last night, wandering from room to room, turning on each light. Her laughter spills like water from the river to the sea, and I'm swept away from sadness, clinging to her memories. Sweet memories, sweet memories. Okay, now, next up, this is a song that, how are we doing on time? Oh, we're good. This is a song Willie wrote about life on tour. In 1980, Willie starred in his first leading role in the film Honeysuckle Rose, which would become the name of his album for that year also. The movie is about an aging musician who fails to achieve national fame and is about and his relationship with his family, who's also part of his band that travels throughout the United States while playing in different venues. Shortly after signing a movie contract, Willie was approached during an airline flight by the film's director and executive producer, who asked him to write a song about life on the road to use as a theme song for the movie. Willie quickly wrote the song on a sick bag during the flight. The song became Willie's 9th #1 hit overall, 6th as a solo recording act in 1980, and became one of his most recognizable songs. In addition, the song reached #20 on the Billboard Hot 100 and #7 on the Adult Contemporary chart. It was Willie's biggest pop hit to that point, and it won him a Grammy Award for Best Country Song a year later. This signature song of Willie's and a perennial concert favorite is called On the Road Again. On the road again, I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, going places that I've never been, seeing things that I may never see again, and I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way is on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and I can't wait to get on the road again. On the road again, like a band of gypsies, we go down the highway. We're the best of friends, insisting that the world keep turning our way. And our way is on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again. The life I love is making music with my friends, and and I can't wait to get on the road again. No, I can't wait to get on the road again. You know I can't wait to get on the road again. And yet still applies. At 89 years old, he's still touring. It's unbelievable. Okay, our next song is also from the film and the album Honeysuckle Rose. It was also written by Willie Nelson, and it also became a #1 hit for him in 1981. This song is called Angel Flying Too Close to the Ground. If you had not have fallen, then I would not have found you. Angel flying too close to the ground. And I patched up your broken wing and hung around a while, trying to keep your spirits up and your fever down. I knew someday that you would fly away, for love's the greatest healer to be found. So leave me if you need to, I will still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground. Fly on past the speed of sound. I'd rather see you up than see you down. So leave me if you need to, I will still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground. Just leave me if you need to, and I will still remember. Angel flying too close to the ground. Okay. We're going to squeeze one more in before we go to our gospel song. Okay. In 1981, Willie released an album called Somewhere Over the Rainbow, which was a collection of 1940s pop hits. Only 2 songs from that album were released as singles, and this next song was Willie's most successful when it reached number 11 on the charts, 1981. This song was originally written for the 1949 film Captain Carey, and it became a huge number 1 hit for Nat King Cole in 1950, spending 5 weeks at number 1 for him, and winning the 1950 Oscar for Best Original Song. And it was later inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame in 1992. Nat King Cole described this song as one of his favorites among all of his recordings. And this song is called Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, man, I'm going to slow this down a little bit. That was way too fast. Pace is everything. Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with the mystic smile. Is it only 'cause you're lonely they have blamed you for that Mona Lisa strangeness in your smile? Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there, and then they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with the mystic smile. Is it only 'cause you're lonely they have blamed you for that Mona Lisa strangeness in your smile? Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep, and they just lie there, and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Still too fast. Kind of didn't help that song at all. Okay, sorry about that. Let's move on to our gospel for tonight. Which is down here a ways. Hang on. I'm started working on set list for next week as well, and just tagged it onto the end of this week's. Okay. Tonight's gospel song was written by Albert Brumley in 1939, but I learned it from a 1972 Ray Stevens cover of the song, and actually when it made its way up the country charts. This song is called Turn Your Radio On. Come and listen into the radio station where the mighty hosts of heaven sing. Turn your radio on, turn your radio on. If you want to hear the songs of Zion coming from the land of endless spring, get in touch with God. Turn your radio on, turn your radio on, and listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on, and to heaven's glory share. Turn the lights down low, and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. turn your radio on. Well, listen to the songs of the fathers and the mothers and the many friends that have gone before. Turn your radio on, turn your radio on. Some eternal morning we shall meet them over on the Hallelujah shore. Get in touch with God, turn your radio on, turn your radio on, and listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on, and heaven's glory share. Turn the lights down low, and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God, turn your radio on, turn your radio on, and listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on, and heaven's glory share. Turn the lights down low, and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God, turn your radio on. Get in touch with God, turn your radio on. All right. Which takes us, of course, to our benediction to send you on your way for the week. May the good Lord bless and keep you, whether near or far away. May you find that long-awaited golden day today. May your troubles all be small ones, and your fortune 10 times 10. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. May you walk with sunlight shining and a bluebird in every tree. May there be a silver lining back of every cloud you see. Fill your dreams with sweet tomorrows, never mind what might have been. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. May you walk with sunlight shining and a bluebird in every tree. May there be a silver lining back of every cloud you see. Fill your dreams with sweet tomorrows, never mind what might have been. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. May the good Lord bless and keep you till we meet again. All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in and for listening along. Thanks to those who are watching later, too. I should get caught up here on comments. Paul, thanks for tuning in. If I ever do that song again, I'll slow it down where it should be. Thank you, Mary Pat and Gail. I'm glad you liked. I knew you liked that song. Up tempo, great song. Have a great evening, everyone. Have a great week. We for sure will have at least one more week. I'm thinking it'll spill into the following week before we finish up this whole series. So, but I'm fairly confident there's more than one more show left. So, but if that changes, I'll let you know midweek. Thanks again for tuning in. Have a safe week, and we'll see you here next Sunday at 7 o'clock. Good night, everybody.